under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of Baseball on the Show. Coming up, we've got a good matchup in store between the Philadelphia Phillies and the Houston Astros. Nolan Ryan, a right-hander from the state of Texas, is the man on the mound here. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, Matty V, this ought to be a fun one to watch. This guy's been around the block for a while, but he's having a rock-solid season with a real good ERA. It'll be really interesting to see how he attacks his opposing lineup.
And now in the box, Pete Rose. And we are set for baseball here this evening. First pitch coming, here it is. That's lifted the other way out to left. Cruz is right there as he puts it away, no problem for the first out. With that, here's the starting lineup for the visiting Philadelphia Phillies. What do we need to know about these guys for this evening's matchup on the road, D-Row?
Matty, I love the way this lineup's constructed. Talking to the manager before the game, he focused on the fact that they have a pass-the-baton mentality. Everything's flowing for this lineup. Chance to score a lot of runs.
Standing in now, Gary Maddox. Strike one to start the at-bat. One out, nobody on. Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone. Starting to cool down a bit, but still 84 degrees as we start play tonight. A ball and 2 strikes.
I know it's the first inning, but he better find his release point on that breaking stuff or he's in for a long day.
Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Now a swing and a fly ball. Right fielder is on the run. Lays out, and he's got it. A great play for out number 2. In now, Mike Schmidt. Yanked on the ground down the line. But a foul ball here, 0-1. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. Here's the 0-1. Fooled with the curveball there, and it's strike 2.
Yeah, if he's going to pound the zone with this stuff all game, the offense better step up. Somebody's going to have to pull a trigger a little bit earlier in the count.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. A bouncer to the left side. Throw in time, and the side is retired. So a fairly painless top of the first. Now the Astros will get their first opportunity. No score. Mike Kretlow, the California-born right-hander, is on the mound. What do we need to know here, Danny?
This guy has 3 pitches that he brings into his mix. And if he has all of them working, he has a chance to be really solid. A good pitcher, but he needs command of all 3 of his pitches.
So here is Dick Thorne. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. And now a pitch on the way. Here's the 0-1 pitch. This one's down to third. Scooped up. And there's one away. Time now for a quick look at the hometown Astros starting lineup. What's the key for a home victory tonight, D-Row?
Matty, this lineup's got to be willing to adjust. They cannot stay staunch and try and pull everything, or there will be a ton of ground ball and weak fly ball contact. They have to be willing to use line to line to get this done today.
At the plate now, Bill Doran. Batting left-handed here as he takes a look at strike one. The windup and the 0-1. And he pops it up back behind second base. Trejo ranges back and he has it for out number 2. So the next to bat will be Jose Cruz. No one aboard for him and 2 gone here in the first. Now the pitch. Pitch swung on and hit in the air toward the line and right. And he dives to make a spectacular catch. What a play there to end the inning. Worth a second look here as this is a beauty to end the inning. We're off to the second, scoreless on the show. Digging in now for Philadelphia, Gary Matthews. He's assuming the role of DH in this interleague matchup.
Yeah, Matt, that's one of the funny things about National League teams playing in AL ballparks. All of a sudden, the lineup kind of changes dramatically. But the cool thing is it gets more guys a chance to get some at-bats or time in the field.
First pitch on the way. 0-1 the count. And he takes something off there and had him way out in front for strike 2. So let's take a peek at our umpiring crew in this one. Behind the plate is Woody Keller.
You know, D-Row, Woody Keller's a good umpire, but at times the consistency kind of wavers a little bit. I'm not sure if you'd say he's a low ball umpire or a high ball umpire. Sometimes his zone changes from game to game.
Yeah, he can be a little inconsistent, Dan, no question about it, but he's approachable. As an offensive player, I just want to be able to turn around and say, is that as far as you're going today? And Woody will usually give you an answer.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Hit weakly back to the mound. Throw gets him. 2 down.
Not a lot you can do with that pitch. That fastball just ate him up inside and gets the soft grounder for the out.
So now to the plate, Julio Franco. Now the first pitch.
Ball.
No score here as we play inning number 2. And it's fouled away. Swing and a liner. But a little unlucky there as it's hit right to him in right field for the final out of the inning. Phillies down in order. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Now at the plate is number 15. He stands in for the first time in this one.
The first baseman, number 15.
Here's the pitch. Now the pitch. Hit well down the left field line, but back into the crowd, foul. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Got him swinging on the split-fingered pitch, and that's out number one. Good job of making him chase a pitch for the strikeout there.
Yeah, Matt, that's the advantage of getting ahead in the count. You can really force hitters to expand their zone and protect. And when they're in that mode, getting them to go after a pitch they can't do much with becomes a lot easier.
To the plate now, Alan Ashby. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low, it's ball one. Still looking for our first hit in the ball game. Can't sit back long enough, and the count evens up at 1-1. Can't keep the weight back, and he falls behind 1-2. Into the windup and the pitch. He takes strike three called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are two away.
Just flat out froze him there. Nothing too deceptive about that four-seam fastball, so I think he wasn't expecting it at all.
So now to the plate, Terry Poole. As he'll send the first one he sees on the ground to second. He's got it. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. 1-2-3 go the Astros. Will move to the third with no score. Now into the box, Manny Trejo. He's the number 7 hitter, but he's leading off the third after the first 6 guys in the lineup have been retired in order.
Yeah, it's been a great start to the guy on the mound. It'll be interesting to see if they can find a way to get to this guy before he really settles in.
Pitch on the way. Down the third baseline. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third. Next to dig in, George Restovich. Here's the first pitch to him. And great extension as he drives this one high in the air and deep the other way. Cruz is back to the warning track, and he's able to put it away for the second out. Next, it'll be Del Unger. And now the first pitch. Right side. And the Phillies are into the hit column.
He looked a little bit out in front right there, but he's able to pull that ground ball through the hole for a single.
Stepping in now, Pete Rose, as he'll take a look at ball one. He flied out, leading off the ball game. Not close. It's 2-0.
The offense better get it going right here, because they certainly can tell from their dugout this guy is carrying himself with a presence out on the mound. He's got feel for all his pitches.
The 2-0 on the way. sent on the ground out to second. He's right there, over to first, and that retires the side. So no runs here on a base hit, no errors, and one man left aboard. We'll head now to the home half of inning number 3, and we are tied 0-0. Well, the home crowd seems a little restless, so I'm sure they'd appreciate it. Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. As the fastball is swung on and missed. Good location down at the knees for strike 1. Just off the outside that time. Laid off for a ball. Liner towards second. And there's the first hit of the game for Houston.
Nice line drive to right field right there. Dan, does it concern you when you're missing middle, hard at the plate early in the game?
It does, D-Roll, and this is the kind of guy that he can't get away with those kind of mistakes. He needs to work the corners up, down, in and out. And like that one right there, he has to stay out of the middle of the zone.
Into the box now, Phil Garner, fouled away. Knight gets his lead at first, nobody out. There's a breaking ball that couldn't quite catch the inside. One and two now as that one's fouled off. From the belt, kicks and deals. Lifted in the air toward the line and right. And it's a foul ball. Pretty well struck high and deep to left field. Back on it is the left fielder. And that one is gone! It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left, and the Astros have taken a 2-0 lead.
Big swing right there. Give himself a little bit of breathing room. Let his pitcher go to work. Now they're up 2.
In now, number 26. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. Bases are empty here, nobody out. Astros center fielder ahead with a 2-0 count.
Boy, you don't see that very often out of a rookie. That's a 2-0 count, and both of those pitches were really close. This guy has a pretty good eye.
Sent foul again, and after being way ahead, now it's even at 2-2. Hit softly on the ground to first. Fielded cleanly, and he'll step on first himself for the out. Stepping in once again is Dick Thorne. He bounced out last time up. First pitch on its way as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball 1-0.
Hey, this pitcher's going to have to step off the mound right here and refocus. Take a deep breath, something. Can't keep falling behind and creating traffic. It puts everybody on edge, not only himself, his defense, and especially his manager.
Now the 1-1 pitch. Misses, ball 2. Strike 2 called, and it's even at 2. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Hit hard down the line, but this is going to be a foul ball as that keeps things at 2-2. Into the windup and the pitch. Line to the right side, but a foul ball as it holds it 2-2. Making him sweat out there. The 7th pitch coming up. And this will miss down low in the dirt, so he's worked it full now at 3-2.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
Now the 3-2 pitch. Full count still. The payoff pitch one more time. Swing and a liner. And that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit.
Sometimes you get lucky in this game. I don't think pitch recognition-wise he would choose to swing at that exact pitch. But you know what? Sometimes result is the only thing that matters.
Standing in now, Bill Doran, as he'll take a breaking ball too low, and it's 1-0. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Now the 1-0. Runner's going. That's a strike to throw down. And he's safe.
This catcher's not known for his throwing ability, so you compound that with a big lead at first base. He had no chance to throw that runner out at second.
Already 24 pitches to this point in the inning. Maybe a little jumpy there as he swings through the fastball.
Hey, usually the second time through the order, you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating and feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
Catch made here in shallow right, probably too shallow to advance.
Now batting, left fielder, Jose Cruz.
Next, here is Jose Cruz. First offering on its way, as he'll try to hold back on the swing, but he went around for the first strike. 2 out here and a runner at second. Lifted the other way to left center. Center fielder on the run. He tracks it down, and that will end the inning. But 2 come across to score in the inning, courtesy of this 2-run home run. We played 3 full. It's now 2-0 Houston. Leading off the inning, it'll be Gary Maddox, and they could use a spark from him here.
This is where the pressure starts to build a little bit on an offense. It's not late enough. I mean, you don't have to start panicking right now, but this is where you're looking for someone to light a spark to get back in this game.
Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
There's another pitch for a strike, and this guy's really attacking hitters well tonight, being aggressive early on. And if he continues to throw strikes like he is, he's going to have a pretty good night.
Fastball, strike 3 called on the outside corner, and a pretty generous corner at that, as that's the first down of the inning.
Well, that call looked like it was a little in the pitcher's favor, but it wasn't outrageous. Hey, listen, calling balls and strikes is a really tough job, and even the best are going to miss some from time to time, especially when they're sort of borderline like that last one. Not sure the hitter would want to hear that, though.
Into the box, Mike Schmidt, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. A ball and a strike.
Playing 11, 1 more.
In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. No runs, just 1 hit, and no errors on the ledger for the Phillies to this point. Strike 3 on a pitch in the dirt. Ashby corrals it, and he makes the throw to first. Schmidt is retired. 2 down now.
The batter, number 34.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, Gary Matthews. 2 outs already on the K this inning, so he'll be looking to do better. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. He'll swing and hit a pop to the right side of the infield. Number 15 will put this one away, and the side is retired. 3 up, 3 down for Philadelphia. They're still down. It's 2-0. Digging in will be number 15. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
For the Astros, the first baseman, number 15.
Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. He swings at the fastball here and lifts it into the air to shallow center. Maddox comes on now, and he has it 1 down.
The catcher, number 14, Alan Ashby.
Striding in is Alan Ashby. He went down on strikes in his last at-bat.
Yeah, in today's game, certainly don't get completely reprimanded for too many strikeouts, but no one likes to go down looking. Expect him to be a little bit more aggressive at the dish this AB.
The 1-0 is offered at and missed for the first strike.
1 strike.
Count is 1-2 now. And a splitter swung on and missed that time, and that'll be out number 2.
The right fielder, number
Next up
21.
for the Astros, Terry Poole grounded out in his last at-bat. First offering on its way. And he starts him out with a strike on the outer half. Barely able to make contact. Down 0-2 now. 2 runs, 3 hits. No errors in the ballgame for the Astros to this point. And he watches a splitter for a called third strike, and the side is retired. Astros go down 1-2-3. They're up 2-0.
Diaz.
And now, Bo Diaz. He'll start things out as we begin the 5th. First delivery to him. Sent on the ground out to second. And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away. Ready now is Julio Franco. First pitch coming. Here it is. Hit out towards second. Scooped up. And that's the second out. Up next, Manny Trejo. First offering. And here's a ball in the air now, carrying a bit out toward right center. He lays out for it, but he can't pull it in. And he is into second with a 2-out double. Finally, a little something for them to get excited about.
Yeah, a rally can begin with a single swing of the bat, and this might be their chance right here. They've struggled to produce a lot of runs, but there he is at second base. A shot to the outfield scores him. Then who knows what kind of roll they could get on. Got to take it one good at-bat at a time.
So now to the plate, George Restovich, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. Runner in scoring position with two gone. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2.
On 0-2 here, he doesn't have to give in with a great pitch to hit. He's got a base open, so he has to focus on making a good pitch right here.
Hit in the air to shallow center. In comes the center fielder. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning. 2-out double left stranded. More baseball on the show right after this. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and set to go as the third baseman, Ray Knight. First pitch of the AB now. As he takes a cold strike at the knees, it's 0-1. Slow roller down the third baseline, but that'll get foul. It's 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Hit in the air to right field. Right fielder is on the run. He's there and records the first out.
The batter, number 3, second baseman, Phil Garner.
So stepping in is Phil Garner, and we'll see what he can do here after going deep his first time up.
And that's been the entire offense so far in this one. They've been shut down other than that.
And he gets ahead here with the fastball, strike one.
Man, this guy's been incredibly efficient so far in this one, mostly because he's getting ahead. 70% of the batters he's faced, he's thrown a first pitch strike to.
Oh, and 2 count. Here's the pitch. And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there, 2 away.
Talk about blowing it by a guy. Geez, I mean, that fastball was way behind him when the swing came through the zone. I have to think he was looking for something off speed, and he just couldn't pull the trigger on that fastball.
To the plate now, number 26. As he'll take a cold strike at the knees, it's 0-1. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. 0-1 pitch on its way. Chased out of the zone there, and he's down 2 strikes.
His command has been outstanding so far, hitting nearly all of his spots, and that's been a big factor why he's been so successful up to this point.
Tried to get him to go after one below the knees, but it's 1-2. Now a fastball as he just reared up and let that one fly, and the inning is over. 1-2-3 go the Astros as they're unable to add to their 2-0 lead. And stepping in, Del Unger. He'll start things out in the 6th for a lineup that really hasn't found its groove in this one.
Yeah, let's see if he can work a walk, maybe a knock, ground ball with eyes, something. Catch a gap to get this offense going. 2 hits as a team can start demoralizing your confidence. But if he can get on, start some traffic in motion, we might have something.
Now the first pitch. As he swings and lifts it in the air out to left field. Cruz has it, and it's a quick out, number 1. Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Pete Rose, as he'll dig into the left-handed batter's box. First pitch on its way. Swing and a miss, and he's behind 0-1.
Boys, we see the pitch count. It's hard to remember the last time we saw a guy pitch this efficiently.
Hey, this guy has really been attacking the zone, and this lineup has been more than happy to swing at a lot of pitchers' pitches so far.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Cruz is in his tracks now as he makes the catch for out number 2.
Now batting, the center fielder, Gary Maddox.
So next to the plate for the Phils, Gary Maddox struck out in his last trip to the plate.
Yeah, Matty, and hopefully he got it out of his system. Especially now, he's got to bear down. He gets the 2 strikes in this spot, has to put the ball in play.
Lifted in the air to center field. He's under it, and that ends the inning. Phillies down on just 4 pitches. They trail things here 2-0. So the batting order turns over now, and set to go Dick Thorne. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. No balls and a strike to count. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Right over the top with that curveball, and it's 0-2.
Hey, sped him up, slowed him down. It's got him down 0-2. I think he can pretty much go anywhere right here. I'd be surprised if anything misses over the heart of the plate.
Fastball swung on and missed for the first out.
Boy, that's the best pitch in baseball right there with 2 strikes. That elevated fastball. Every hitter thinks that, hey, they can do something with that, but most of the time, you get the result that you saw right there. A big swing and a miss, and another strikeout.
Stepping in now, Bill Doran. As he'll take a look at a strike right down the middle. It's 0-1. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. The windup and the 0-1. Pulled toward right center field. Center fielder giving chase. He's got it. A nice play there. 2 away.
The left fielder, number 25, Jose Cruz.
So next to bat will be Jose Cruz. Flew out last time up. First pitch of the AB on its way. As he comes up empty on a pitch right down the middle for strike 1.
I know that fastball registered at about 92, 93, but I guarantee you it looked about 4 to 5 miles an hour faster than that for this offensive player. After coming off a curveball, the old push the throttle and pull it is being used.
This is hit the other way out toward left field. And no trouble for him as he makes the catch to end the inning. Nothing across here this half. 7th inning coming up. Astros lead this one 2-0. Yeah, and it's resulted in a game that could really go either way in these late innings. Here's the first pitch to him. And that's by him. It's 0-1. Now some action out in the Houston bullpen as it appears both a lefty and a right-hander are up to throw. The 0-1 pitch. Now a fastball here, not close, and it's 1-1 now. Swings through it for strike number 2.
Hey, make no mistake about it, this lineup's going to have to get going and get a little bit more aggressive. This guy's pounding the zone.
Lifted in the air toward the line and right. And no one will track it down. fastball well outside.
We just saw a fastball right there. I would not be shocked if he tries to get this guy to go fishing right here and drops a little off-speed pitch in the dirt.
Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out.
He's been in total control out there tonight. Gets the leadoff guy with a strikeout there, and it just seems like we've seen so many off-balance swings and weakly hit balls in this one.
At the plate now, Gary Matthews. As he connects on the first pitch with a fly ball to center, number 26 is there, and he has it for the out. Yeah, this feels like the kind of inning we'll look back on at the end of the game, even if the result of it changes dramatically here. First pitch on the way.
Ball.
2 out, nobody on. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Poole gets there for the catch, and that ends the inning. Phillies down in order. They trail it here 2-0. Stepping up is number 15. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point.
15.
First offering.
Ball 1.
After watching that one go by and a ball being called, you could rest assured he knows he's not getting away with another one of those. I guarantee you he's going to be aggressive on this next pitch.
The 1-0.
Yeah, flip a coin right here. I don't know what you sit on. Fastball in, then a breaking ball down and away. Pick your spot and go with it.
The 1-1 is looked at for ball number 2.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Now the 2-1. Turned on, but that's ripped foul down the third baseline. And that's low, so a good eye there as he works the count back full.
Every base runner in a close game like this really matters, so you can't afford to be giving out free passes this late.
And he fouls this one off. And he struck him out. Strikeout number 8 now in the ballgame for him.
That swing tells me he was really trying to get a pitch out front and rip it down the line, but that wasn't a great pitch to do it on. It's really not the best two-strike approach either.
In now, Alan Ashby, as he'll get caught chasing a bad one there at strike 1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Oh, 1 count. Here's the pitch. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
Got him to chase after the curveball below the zone there. That was a really nice pitch, and it can be a really tough one to lay off of as a hitter.
Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And he struck out again. That's the third time he's gone down on strikes in this one. What's your take on all the strikeouts we see in the game today, Dan? That was his third tonight, and it seems we're seeing that a lot more these days.
Yeah, Matt, there's been a real change in philosophy as far as hitting in baseball today. A lot of guys think now that an out is an out, a strikeout is just as good as a regular out, but we're seeing strikeouts at an alarming rate in baseball right now.
At the plate, Terry Poole.
And on the first pitch, he grounds foul.
0 for 2 for him to this point. Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole, 0-2. Trying to strike out the side. Here it is. And he will strike him out. 10 now in the ball game, and the inning is over. So a pitching clinic there as he sets him down in order, all via the punch-out. Mark, Dan, and I are back with more after this. Now it'll be Julio Franco. We're in the 8th now, and nothing's changed out there on the mound.
Well, I've been very impressed with how this starter's going about his business, Matt. He's looked really sharp, and it's hard to know if it's had any effect, but getting that early lead from his offense could have really helped settle him in.
First pitch on the way as he drives a liner to right center, and that'll split the gap as it should be extra bases, and he will pull into second with a leadoff double.
That's what you call a clutch piece of hitting. Down 2 runs, he puts himself in scoring position and brings the tying run to the plate. We'll see what they do with the base open here. This one's getting interesting.
Next up is Manny Trejo. And Dan, what's the plan of attack here for the guy on the mound?
Well, I think they have to go right after him. He's pretty unlikely to take you deep, but if you allow him to get on base, the chances of him scoring and tying this game become a lot greater.
Set and the pitch. Now a curveball misses inside.
Wanted to get the front door curveball on the inside corner there, but it backed up a little and stayed off the corner.
The 1-0. Now a curveball ripped down the left field line. That's a fair ball.
He was on cruise control the entire game, but he gets brought back to reality here. An RBI double gets them on the board, and now that they've broken the dam, we'll see if they can generate some more runs going forward.
Now here comes the Houston manager out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And we're going to see a pitching change as that's going to do it for his starter here tonight. So as he departs, he can't lose this ball game, but he is responsible for the runner at second, meaning it'd be a no decision if that run comes across to score. So they'll make a matchup move here and bring on a southpaw to face the left-handed hitter due up. And maybe trying to get him off stride at the plate, so he'll step out and ask for time. Bob Greer will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot. From the stretch, here's the pitch. As he'll go after a hard sinker that time and falls behind 0-1. He's working on bringing home the tying run standing at second base. Set to deliver the 0-1. Hit on the ground to short. Throw pulls the first baseman off the bag, and both runners are going to be safe.
And that's what speed does for you. He made the play, but in the back of his mind, he knew he was dealing with the speedster, so he rushed the throw, and he had more time than he thought, too.
Dick Davis will get a chance to swing the bat here, and he'll do it in a good spot as he has runners at first and second and nobody out in the inning. He's set. Here it comes. And they'll ask him to bunt off the bench as he puts this one down. Throw won't get him. Next to hit is Pete Rose. It's been a rough go of things at the plate for him so far, but his guys are looking for him to change that right here.
Yeah, nothing better than coming through for the boys in a tight game, Matt, especially when you're kind of due to do something productive.
Here's the first pitch. Squeeze attempt, but it's popped up. Garner is there, and he'll bring this one in.
Now batting, the center fielder, Gary.
So now here is Gary Maddox trying to bring in the tying run from third here. First pitch on the way. Swing and a fly ball. And this should at least get home the tying run. The catch is made. Here comes the tying run from third. And they'll tie the ball game as the run scores, evening things at 2.
That was a really good at-bat right there. You're trying to tie this thing up any way that you can. He hits the sac fly to the outfield, and the tying run comes in to score.
First pitch of the AB now. Here's a line drive into center field. It's a base hit. Coming in to score easily is the runner from third, and they've taken the lead here in the 8th.
Boy, those have to feel really good, D-Row. You get late in the game, you come up with a big RBI base hit right here to give your team the lead.
Yeah, no one remembers that ground ball with eyes in the top of the second inning. You want to show up when the game is on the line. Can you quiet your emotions down, take the crowd out of it, and slow yourself down enough to come through? And that's exactly what he did.
So now to the plate, Gary Matthews. Oh, and he goes the other way, and he drives it out to deep right center field. And this one scoots all the way to the wall. And the second run will score as they've pushed the margin here to 5-2 now.
Hey, D-Row, that's a big RBI right there to stretch this lead to 3. Takes a lot of pressure off your pitcher going into the bottom part of the inning.
Yeah, Dan, no doubt. As an offense, all you're trying to do is put your pitchers in positions to be successful. Giving them that 3-run cushion has to make you feel good.
Mike Locke enters the ball game out of the pen, looking for the final out here in the top of inning number 8. Into the box, Bo Diaz. He swings and grounds it to short. And how about that right out of the bullpen? A ground ball on one pitch, and the inning is over. So a very good outburst here as 5 runs come across and allow them to take the lead. Not too many more shots left. Home half of the 8th coming up. It's the Phillies 5 and the Astros 2. Bob Greer will stick around as he'll take over in right field. Dick
Now in
Davis will stay in the
number
ballgame
26,
now and take
Dick
over in left field.
Davis.
Now to bat, Ray Knight. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck out the side last inning. How did they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
He's ready. Here's the first pitch. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. But that'll hit off the wall in left center. The throw into second. And he's able to hustle his way up to second as he'll reach here with a two-base hit.
Here's the fourth hit of the game, and it's a good one. Puts a good swing on this thing, and it goes for a double. We'll see if they can build on it here.
Warren Brister is on to pitch here in the eighth with nobody out. Into the box now, Phil Garner, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball one. A couple of RBIs for him already and a chance for more here. The 1-0 home. In the dirt here, and the runner will stay put, but the count moves to 2-0. From the belt, the pitch. Hit down the line at first, but a foul ball, and it's 2-1 now.
He's got that certainly timed up now. I'd be shocked if the pitcher goes to the well 3 times in a row with off speed.
Swing and a flare down the line. Schmidt backs up a bit and he takes charge for the first out.
Now batting, number 26.
Next to hit, number 26. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch as he lines it out to center. And that's in there. Base hit. Knight rounds the corner and is headed home. Safe at the plate. And it's a 5-3 game now.
Dan, you know what? You like to see that from an offense. When you have a guy in scoring position, there's no sense in waiting around. He saw a pitch he liked right there, and he went after it.
He did, D-Row, and I think that's what most hitters do. They come up with guys on base that they can potentially drive in. They're looking for a pitch to hit, and he didn't wait around and got that bat head started.
Stepping in now, Dick Thorne, as he'll swing and lift a fly ball to right center. And a reaching effort, but this ball gets by him as he does a half gainer to try to flag it down.
Oh, man, I don't know how that happened. Looked to be a base hit to the outfield, but then all of a sudden the throw comes in and they get the force on the plate. To be honest, that just can't happen.
Standing in now, Bill Doran, as he'll take a look at ball one. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. The 1-0.
Ball. Ball 3.
And how about the uncommon patience for the rookie in a big spot right here? These have been some tough pitches to lay off.
Now the 3-0 offering.
Yep.
Well, that's just a nice executed pitch right there. To have the confidence to go in, pound it inside. If he's got that, this team's in trouble.
A good pass at that ball, just a little late, and now the count's full.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. Lots of possible outcomes on this pitch.
Swing and a miss on the breaking ball, and he sets him down for out number 3. Astros plate 1 on a couple of hits.
Franco.
Now to the plate, here is Julio Franco. He doubled his last time up.
Yeah, he jumped all over that first pitch last time up. Interested to see if he has the same approach this AB.
Now the pitch. A swing and a ground ball to third. But this is foul for the first strike. Swing and a shot to third. A dive and he knocks it down. And a good try to recover that time, but he'll beat it out as he's aboard to kick off the inning.
The batter number 9, second baseman, Manny Trejo.
To the plate now, Manny Trejo, as he'll fall behind here as he goes after a fastball that might have been out of the zone. It's strike one. Swing and a liner. And he will reach down to get it, as a stumbling play that time is nevertheless good for the first out.
Now batting, right fielder, Bob Greer.
Next up, Bob Greer. He came around to score last time after reaching on an error. First pitch on its way. The 0-1 pitch. Swung on and missed. That's strike two.
In my opinion, one of the toughest pitches in the game to square up. Just a heavy sinker with good downward action.
Swung on, but it's pulled foul wide of third. Swinging a soft liner. That's his first base hit, make him 1 for 2 now.
Hey, they don't all have to be beautiful. They just have to be base hits, and that's exactly what that was. Soft liner into left field. Nice job.
At the plate now, Dick Davis, as he's well in front of the curveball and comes up empty there for strike one. Davis, playing here in his age 29 season. He's a 5-year vet at the major league level. The 0-1 delivery. Franco at second, Greer at first, one gone. On the ground to short. Could this be two? To second for one. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. So a good bounce back inning here after the 5-run outburst last time around. Nothing in the Philadelphia ninth. It's last chance now for the Astros. They'll be chasing two. It's 5-3. Tug McGraw enters the game to finish this one off here in the bottom of the ninth. Striding in for Houston, Jose Cruz. He flew out in his last AB. Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch, as he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike one.
He'll be fine coming out of the bullpen in this one if he can keep the ball around the knees like that.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Turned on, but it's wide of first and foul. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And he wasn't going to hit that one with an the strikeout, and there's one gone. So here's the Astros cleanup hitter, number 15. 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ball game. First pitch of the AB now. In there, no balls and a strike.
He'll take that first pitch strike all day long. If they're going to take 0-0, he's going to pound that zone and get ahead. Much more susceptible down 0-1 than 1-0.
Behind 0-2 now. 0-2 count, and the pitch. Sent on the ground out to second. Reined in. On to first, and now the Astros are up against it, down to their final out now.
The catcher, number 14, Alan Ashby.
Digging in, the switch hitter, Alan Ashby. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the 9th. High in the air down the right field line. Long run for the right fielder. Makes the catch, and that's the ball game.
Hey, this was a pretty tightly played game. Got a little bit of everything in this one. Some timely hitting, runs on the board, key pitching, and defense in certain spots. This one was a fun one to watch.
And this evening's contest comes to a close. 5-3 the final. The Phillies used a huge 8th inning to help secure the win. Mike Kretlow is credited with the win. So that will wrap things up. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our whole crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, head to theshow.com.
Get your hand off my penis!